Hi everybody, Chris and Dave from Viper. Today we're going to talk a little bit about vehicle security. Before we get into these parts here, let's discuss what exactly is a vehicle security system and why do we need it?
So aftermarket security is great because your factory alarm sometimes doesn't have things like a starter kill or a shock sensor. It might honk the horn if you open up a door, but there's really not much beyond that. Our aftermarket Viper security systems give you so much more than what the OEM does.
Dave, you mentioned starter kill. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Starter kill is going to inhibit your vehicle from being started in any way, shape, or form, whether somebody's trying to hotwire it, maybe they stole your keys, you lost your keys, they've got a physical key to your car, they're trying other methods to duplicate that signal, get your vehicle. Once you arm it with the Viper security system, the vehicle can't be started until it's disarmed from that remote.
What's a shock sensor?
Shock sensor is looking for an impact to the vehicle. Multiple different stages of that. It can sense for a light impact, give you a warn away beep, and then a full impact to actually set the full alarm off. It's looking for vibrations, impacts, things that happen before somebody actually gets into your vehicle and opens the door.
So Dave, sometimes when I'm out and about and I'm in a parking lot and I hear a factory horn going off or maybe the parking lights flashing, I don't think much of it.
Yeah, factory alarms with just a horn are pretty easy to ignore these days. Somebody might just be trying to find their car with the panic button there. Nobody's really looking. Our 6-tone siren is a lot harder to ignore. We did that on purpose, so that way it's going to draw some attention.
Okay, so let's talk about the 3100V. Why would I add this one to my car?
So 3100V is a great security system with that included starter kill, like I mentioned. Door lock and unlock from the aftermarket fob. It gives you great protection that the factory systems don't.
Yeah, that makes sense. So when we go from the 3100V, we have these other two models here, the 3105V and the 3305V. What would be the benefit of upgrading to a system like this?
So great question. The 3105V and the 3305V have the ability to add on our Viper Smart Start for vehicle tracking. They do some data interface to make the ease of installation a little bit better on your installer. The range is also better on these units, and the 3305V has two-way communication on the remote. So you can see on the remote exactly why your alarm was going off. If somebody opened a door, if somebody triggered the shock sensor, we know why it is that the alarm went off, so you know if you got to run out there and check on your vehicle.
What's the difference between the 3105V and the 3305V?
They're both Viper security systems with the shock sensor, the starter kill, monitoring for all open doors and trunks. So they're very similar in a lot of ways. The big difference is going to be the fact that the 3305 gives you that two-way LCD remote. The 3105 does not come with that, but could always be upgraded later if you got that remote.
So Dave, you told us a lot about what comes in these boxes. Is there anything else I might need to have this installed in my vehicle?
So a great thing about the 3105 and the 3305 is its ability to talk via data communication with our DB3 module. This is going to make the ease of installation a little bit better on your installer. Modern vehicles are kind of complex. There's a lot going on, and this can speak to the vehicle and to the control module, make that whole process a lot better.